Hey everybody, Peter Finch here, and I've just taken delivery of these. Now this is a box set of golf clubs which costs £90. Now what I wanted to do anyway was a contrast between a cheap box set and the clubs that I've managed to assemble in the Build My Bag series. Now this set of clubs cost probably about £2.5 if you were going to do it new.
What?
Let's put those down. But these clubs which I found on Amazon, this is a half set, bag included. So this whole set and the bag only cost £90. Around 110 US dollars, depending on the time you're watching this and currency exchanges. And within this set of clubs, and I'll do a full what's in the bag tomorrow with the golf course, we've got a 3-wood, got a 5-iron, a 7-iron, a 9-iron, and a sand wedge. Oh, and of course a putter. But this has an added little edge because what I wanted to do was a comparison between a cheap box set and my clubs, but also these are advertised as a ladies set of golf clubs. And there's part of that which I don't actually agree with, because I think these set of clubs, and obviously I don't know fully because I've not hit them yet, I don't think these should be constrained to just half the population of the earth. I think there's actually quite a few blokes that could benefit from using clubs like this as well. But just to amp up those gender stereotypes a little bit more, I've also got these. Now these are premium golf balls, and as you can see, they are quite a vibrant shade of pink. They've also got dual titanium stamped on the side of them, which means two things. They are going to feel absolutely terrible and have zero spin. But hey ho, at least they'll look fun. So since being back from lockdown, I've managed to shoot a 79 with these clubs over 18 holes. Now that was in very windy conditions. I think that was like 7 over, 8 over. Which first round back after not swinging in 2 months wasn't too bad. And then I've also gone out and played around with all these irons as well. And these are a decade of Mizuno irons. If you've not checked that video out, please do. And what we're going to do tomorrow is basically go around 9 holes, just trying these clubs out, getting used to them, and then the back 9 at Worsley, we're going to try and shoot as good a score as possible. We're going to do stroke play, who knows what we'll shoot, but hopefully it'll be entertaining. And good morning, welcome down to Worsley Golf Club. So never played here before, and what the plan is to take these clubs out on the front 9, just get a bit warmed up, even though that's not entirely necessary, it's roasted already. Get warmed up, try and get used to the clubs, and then on the back 9, that's where we're going to be keeping score. So the first hole, 476 yards. I'll introduce you to the clubs as we go. Need to also get one of these things out. Look at that. Isn't that? It's just... Oh, these are going to be so bad. I've not even brought any backups either. This is it. This is the ball I'm using. So in the set is this Ram 3-wood, 15 degrees. Already talked about the L-flex and the shaft.
Oh, straight down the middle.
That is literally perfect. Literally perfect. Maybe we should start keeping score straight away. Obviously found the clubs for me. New Build My Bag series coming. Yeah, just left of the green, that's okay. I've rather annoyingly not brought my Bushnell with me, or my Nikon, so I'm going to be dead eyeing a lot of these yardages. And what I'm hoping to see with this round is like a cheap set offline. I've got balls which are cheap and pretty disgusting. What I want to see is if out on the golf course I can actually cobble together a decent score with these irons, because I've long since known, and I think pretty much everyone else watching this knows, it's not about the clubs, it's about the golfer. And if you're a good golfer, you should be able to adapt to suit the equipment that you're actually playing with. I mean, yes, I'll be able to play better with my clubs just because they'll give me more options, but can I get a decent score together? Two good shots to begin with. Okay, chip and run. Can't imagine this ball spinning much. Can't imagine this ball spinning much. I mean, one thing I'd say about these balls is just how amazing they are, how responsive they feel around the greens. I think they might be the best ball ever made. Right then, so for a birdie. Thank you. Thank you very much. First problem with the pink balls I found. It's very difficult to spot in the rough. So that was one lost ball. But we're not keeping score front nine, so that's okay. Let's get to about 150. I want to try one of the irons out. So 150 yards out. I'm going to use this 7-iron. I've been pulling shots left so far. I mean, the shafts, they're steel. They're an L-flex, but they are very, very light. They're very light, so maybe just struggling to feel it in my hands a bit. Very happy with my second shot there. A little bit of a sliding fade around the corner onto the green. Just about 90 yards, so I'm going to get the sandwich again. Very quick review of the club so far. 3 wood, it's actually okay. It's a little bit short, it doesn't go very far. It feels relatively solid, and I've actually been able to shape it both ways. The irons I'm actually pretty impressed by. So they've got quite a big offset when they're behind the ball, so I feel that I will generally struggle to miss right with these clubs, and I like to miss right. So I've almost been feeling like it's a slight draw shot, which has been absolutely fine. I must admit that the putter is, I reckon this is probably the ugliest putter which I've ever seen, ever. It is horrible.
I haven't actually looked at it. What's wrong with it?
It looks like the mould that it was cast in, like, wasn't quite finished, and then to cover it up they've, I don't know, put like a matte paint on, but not a very good matte paint, like masonry matte paint. My distance control with it's been alright though. Got a chance for a birdie here. Sorry, our second home. It's our holiday home in Manchester.
Who has a holiday home in Manchester?
Really enjoying Worsley at the moment though. It's hard not to enjoy it today. It's a beautiful morning and rhododendrons are out. Still, and there's dogs. Yeah, it's really pretty here. It's so warm as well. I feel this is going in. All the positivity is flowing. So 9 holes down and I'm pretty comfortable now. I think with the clubs I've got a tendency to hit them left, apart from that last shot which I sprayed miles to the right, but if I'm going to miss it's going to be left. So that gives me a bit of a foundation to actually work on for these last 9 holes. It means I can basically aim at the right of the green, right of the fairway, and I know it's only going to pull back. So back 9, never played it before. What can I shoot? Let's find out. If I can get around level with these clubs, a half set for 90 quid, ladies clubs, you know, I think that'd be pretty decent. Come on, let's give it a go. So first hole of par, be comfortable with 9 more of those. 8 more of those, 8 more of those. One thing to say about these golf balls, yes, they look and feel absolutely goppingly horrible, but at least you know what they're going to do. There's no inconsistency with them. You know that they're going to roll out because they just don't spin. So then you can actually start to play for it. The only thing I didn't do there with that 7-iron approach is just aim it far enough left, and because I'd always knew it was going to kick and run on, especially out of that rough. However, level par, it's okay. So another par. In all credit to that putter, my pace control's actually been okay with it. I hate the look of it in the feel, but you know, pace control's okay. Maybe that's the secret. That putter and this ball together in combination. Separately, I don't think they'd work, but together, So here's one of the main points of the video. I'm level par through 2 holes. Actually feeling quite confident I might be able to get under par, having never seen this course before. But these clubs would not just be suited towards lady players. There's no doubt about that. The shafts are nice and light. Lengthwise, they're slightly shorter than standard, which I actually like the feel and the look of. These could suit more than just the female of the species. There's absolutely no doubt about that. So when you see something advertised as men's clubs or ladies clubs, they'll just automatically assume that they wouldn't be right for you dependent on your gender. So let's put it this way. I've played with a lot of lady golfers who need extra stiff shafts, who are strong players. And I've also played with a lot of guys who could really use softer shafts. Got really lucky there. I clattered into this tree having pulled it, and it's just kicked me out a little bit right. I don't know how far I am, but I'm not in my 5-iron yet, so I'm going to hit that. I'm not going to lie, it was flirting pretty damn hard with that front bunker, but it managed to run around to here. Right. Get under par, shall we? On under par. Oh, can you imagine? No. I love how I was just banging on consistently, but I don't miss right with these clubs. Miss right almost every single time. Oh, what a putter. What a putter. One thing which slightly overlooked is this bag. I mean, listen, it ain't going to be on any catwalks in Milan anytime soon. But actually, for a golf bag, if you only want to carry half a set round, it's actually quite cool. No, cool's not the right word. Practical.
I was going to say, I don't think cool's the word.
It's actually quite practical. It's really light, it's got a stand. Yeah, I think more manufacturers should bring bags out like this. Worth the money alone. Bit of a tough one, this 444. Gonna need 2 good smashes with this. Okay. I don't know how far we've got left in, but it's going to take all the power behind my Ram 3 FW. It's such a throwback, this club. It does look like it's just come out of the 90s. It might have been built in the 90s. So it's just okay, and all our insurances in order, aren't they?
Yep.
Alright, so sand wedge, you're going to hit it pretty hard, try and get some elevation and drop it back on. Alright.
Please be careful.
Okay. I'm a trained professional. Don't try this at home, kids.
Too much ricochet.
It's not bad though, is it? Goes with this, try and get like the par at the centre. Stay. Oh well. Back to level. 15th par 5 and a little bit downwind. It's not long, I think it's about 480. So an outside chance of getting home in 2. Just gonna make sure I don't hit it into the ditch. Perfectly judged. So 16th, level par, 3 holes to get a birdie. There's quite a lot of par 4s about this distance, and it does seem to suit. I hit this and I always seem to have about 150, which is that 7-iron. Yeah, it's a decent combo. Yeah, I honestly don't know how people play with different coloured balls. That went into the rough, I got the exact line. It's like impossible to find. So I'm going to take a drop. I'll give myself a penalty stroke.
Maybe it's because you're colourblind.
Maybe. I mean, I'm in the rough. I shouldn't be in the rough.
You can't really miss them.
I can hardly see him. It's getting stressful, man. Drop ball bogey, kind of.
294.
2, 9. It's sat down in the rough a little bit. Maybe that's why we can't find them. Just keep sitting down. 100 yards, sand wedge. Oh, you got the line. Hit the ball.
Maybe you should start being nicer to the putter.
Yeah, you might be right. Alright, one last hole, little par 3. Okay, I mean this would be a nice way to get on the par, hole in one. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Alright, last hole, 9-9. It's about 135. God, just imagine having an hole in one with these clubs. Okay, it's official. I will switch to these clubs if I get a hole in one.
It's not true.
Switching. You said I've got to be nice to him. Well, I think it's safe.
Yeah, probably not today.
Just got over the green as well. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. You are a beautiful putter. You are a beautiful putter. You're a beautiful putter. Glorious. She's never been
See?
a better putter.
You just have to speak nicely to her.
Her?
Her.
Sexist.
They're ladies' clubs.
We are back home, and overall, yeah, I would say that for 90 quid and then another 10 quid for those balls, so 100 quid altogether, that was actually pretty decent. I will never ever play with pink balls again, that is for sure. They were just so hard to find when they went into the rough. I mean, they were in the rough, that was my fault, but they were very hard to find in the rough. The clubs themselves, I mean, the 3-wood was very short. There's no doubt about it. You know, you couldn't get a lot of distance out of it, but the feeling was pretty solid. And the irons I was actually pretty impressed by. Labelling them lady shafts or L-flex, it just isn't a true reflection of what those shafts were like. I was playing the shafts and they didn't feel whippy to me. The club felt light, but that's it. So anyone could have played those clubs, from a junior all the way up to a senior golfer, male, not just female. So definitely learning a little bit more that just because something is labelled as suiting one type of person, it doesn't make it so. So guys, just want to say a massive, massive thank you for watching. Huge thank you to Worsley for letting me come down and film as well. Really enjoyed the course, just like a big garden again. Most of all, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like this video, get down into those comments. But above all, please stay safe. Okay guys, thank you so, so much. I'll see you next time.